entitled The Dawn. Coincidentally, the last chapter he wrote was entitled The Dawn Again. So as we begin, let us begin our final chapter, as we are made towards grey tendrils of a grey English dim.
Bloody freezing out here, isn't it? What is it? Can you spare sixpence for a Christian soul in distress?
Well, Christian souls in distress, I fear, and I only have sixpence to get me to London.
Are you running from something?
Yes. Yes, at last. Now I must go.
Rosa?
How on earth do you know my name?
Know your name? I only fed you and bathed you. Oh, don't look at me like this. I look horrible. But can you remember your Nan?
Nan, somewhere. You were 6 and then I was gone.
I was 6 and you were gone. Not that long. Yes, I'm glad you remember. I was a bit
Well, why did you leave me?
It's a sad story, really. I was once a man, then I met a man, tall and all with golden hair, that's where my end began. I let him have his way with me, he knew his way so well, led me down the garden path to hell. Marriage in the end, what I got instead was a bed in Camden Town, and then to me he said, if I send around a friend, be nice to him, this swell. Lead him down your garden path to hell. Make your bed of roses and sleep in it. Cuddle deep in it and pray you never away. Soon the deadly poppies will come popping up, barely popping from the seeds of one mystery. On me back away, earning Satan's pay. I took to drink so not to think of who'd come next to play. I gave me gent me every cent, and he gave me farewell, leaving me to lead the path to hell. Life's a maze of hedges that'll cripple you. As they tickle you, they tell you all about. Strolling through the maze may be amusing too, but confusing when you can't find your way out. I lost my looks by then. I couldn't find the pen, so I learned to trade and earn and keep with drugs, and then I built myself a wicked shelf where opium I sell. Here's a pipe for you, sir. Price is 5 and 2 cents. And you see God. Oh, it's such a big honor. I'll take you there, I know the path so well. To hell, to Rosa, my love, my own. I didn't shame you and through life alone. And even after my days, I never wanted to laugh in your face. When I see evening inclined on mine, began to rave and crave some love from wine. And as he drank that conversation, he knew the grave must signify both of us. It's strange for the likes of me to losing you with the likes of he. We are both made from God's most slowly clay and mud, but he made the mistake of crying Rosa Bud. I couldn't see to live, so I followed him, finding out who was who. I came back in time too, but last night trapped me was this Mr. Luxury, so I followed his hatchery is Bazzard! Yes, it is I. Yes, it is I gladly reveal the joy in telling all I cannot conceal. Author am I, least of this page, joyfully now I take center stage. My motive in taking this part was to hold even further my art. A theatrical bent to the customer, so let me strive for what it is in my heart. The chance of some public acclaim, there's a shred of a second of fame. As a player on a platform around which it up was all problem much harder to tame. This was my greatest audition. True decent roles at one time. Finally some recognition. Staging the scene of the crime. Going out on a limerick, out on a limerick, out on a limerick air. I found a theatrical hit, and its dad reacted by bit. So to claim I was near, I confessed to my shame, 'twas vanity too, I admit. I crept in the lodgings of Jasper, dressed in this wig, what a sight! There I found Elizabeth's claps, her mother she gave to that night. Jasper took it from Ned after hurling him dead to the river, but I suppose. Telling that dash me goes, and the proof is what Taylor's very best me to be shrouded and tied up and strung. And from this limerick, let him be hung.
Twice dead am I. A man that's split in twain, yet two eyes remain. A soldier dear who can't conceal his veil in his brain. And if he draws upon the poison madness, opium smokes and lies. Why this great surprise? There are too many me, and cunning bright is he, who sighs himself, resigns himself, for I have no eyes to see. But now I think he's at the brink of breaking through the door. I'm in, he's out, I'm out, he's free, I'm me once more. How many times I've killed and crude upon my flights. My flights that bear the smug presumption of his rights. His rights, his heir, his right to share my rose's bed. It took no smoke for me to picture Edmund dead. That night I filled myself a flask of laudanum, and then to toast my Ned and never I drank some. That's when my greatest flight of fancy did take place. I watched my hands outstretched towards Edmund's pale white face, and in the moonfall I saw my fingers clutching his neck so tightly, clutching my sleep, he fell so lightly. Moonfall, and fell on me. But God, this deed was surely enough. As much as over once it had begun, such tragedy to find me make the cure, but not to awake, to taste the thrill. Now I've confessed, now we both can rest.
No, I can't let this happen. No, I can't let this happen. Out.
But I haven't been at the moment, I don't want to give up.
Edwin drew last night down by the River Weir. You're a bad one, Mr. Jasper, when the evil one's inside of you, but you didn't kill Edwin Drew.
Daniels, let me understand. Are you saying John Jasper did not kill his nephew?
Right. It was a wild Christmas Eve, as you remember, Squire, and I was seeking refuge near Mr. Jasper's door. So I was sitting there, and I watched as a convenient flashlight was in the crypt, and I saw someone. You know, that was a long speech there, Bill. You think I'd have a quick sip of port?
Daniels?
Right. And at that moment, Mr. Jasper came out of his house under the influence of some potent medication and collapsed, but he got back up and took his young nephew and placed him right in the Sapsia's crypt.
What?
I told you there was a whole lot of room in there.
Turtles, forget that. You must tell us who it is now.
Lord love me. It was Miss Rosa Budd!
You were blind, you could not see, I killed him, yes. And it was wonderful to do, I do confess. To have it done, to do him into sleep. You surely knew by now I meant to murder you.
Oh, I was so blind as not to know your mind. Of one to ten each compliment you played, you meant as kind. To feel myself approaching from with every movement of your eyes. I realized and sharpened up my mind, and broke the good from bad, and called me glad to kill a man and feel the totally glad.
To rid himself, to rid himself of murderous good boy. Not yet with who I sought, but you. I meant for you to die.
Night was far bright, thick with wet and thunder.
Thatching hell, dispatched from hell.
Is it yet a wonder? Could not see the arms of me stretched out with scarf in hand. Saw your coat and tie and throat just like
Like the deadly wedding band. So long a time they thought that I would dress and all quite naive. But I believe this plain my brain more tortured than they might conceive.
these late additions I have now revealed. Murderous admissions hitherto concealed. Damn you all, I say, you let him drive me mad.
Madness let him is no good can come from that. No good.
No good.
Can come from that.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is the murderer you have chosen for us tonight. Now, of course you are entitled to a happy ending. We must find love, romance, or at this hour of the night, any facsimile thereof. Which leaves us with one question to resolve. Which two will be our lovers tonight? Who will find that commodity we all seek? On the distaff side, we are left with the temptatious Miss Helena Landis. And the serviceable Miss Princess Puffer. Which one of these two ladies would you like to see fall in love with one of our remaining male leads? Pray your applause. Princess Puffer. Helena Landis. Princess Puffer is our lover. And of course we are left with a few well-heeled bachelors. We have John Jasper. Deputy. Turtles. The Reverend Mr. Chris Sparkle. And our dashing for tonight, Basil. I ask that you do the same.
Neville. Neville!
Hold up, where is Neville? I said
Hello
you.
there, Bill. You didn't say my name.
Well, I'm sorry. Never land this, everyone.
Thank you.
Basil. John Jasper. Ladies and gentlemen, the booing does not apply in this. Applause, beloved. John Jasper.
They still don't know my name.
Young deputy.
What are you doing?
The specimen called Turtles. Reverend Chris Sparkle. Neville Landis. we are at its high, so let's do this again, shall we? You have these two right here. I preferably don't like one of them, so go with the other. Young deputy! What do I do? Who do you think it is?
Deputy.
I think it's deputy.
My own son!
You're a master!
Yeah, your lover spots tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
He's 10!
Here are their These are their lines right here. And Mr. Purcell, a gentle reprise, if you will.
Never seen these in a while.
For I fear we are about to have a love song.
You quit. Yes. Herr Deputy, I've got a bargain to strike with you. You give me a passionate energy and your virginal youth. And I'll give you the expertise of my hoarded past.
Oh, Miss Puffer, I'll be the most willing student you'll ever have to teach. This is gonna be fun!
If we were perfect strangers, I'll every day.
I find I now adore you. Our best is yet to be.
It seems I long to hold you. It's
You love me so. They told me
Let's not resist this ending.
once we have kissed, pretending to. This makes me thrill.
Once we were perfect strangers, and now I
Well, you didn't think we'd really let that happen, would you? That's illegal! It's okay, young gentleman. Next time.
It's not okay!
Now your love is for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But still, what about young Edwin Drood? What if he could speak to us from beyond the grave? What would he say? What would he do? Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming out this evening. Good night. I hope you all get...
I'm alive!
You are dead.
Yeah, well, I am Lazarus, risen from the grave. Quite alive, you'll find me. Too behind me is where I face my nose and shake, you know, just like so. When I struck my head against the street, I was struck broad-stricken and broad-dog-decked as Jasper blew me off my feet. To the crypt, I awoke in dawn beyond belief. And while all above me showed their grief, I was screaming for my very breath. Only moments from death, you have no idea the sudden strength that you feel within you, the steel and in sinew, as fate stared smiling at arm's length. I escaped from Cloisterham and I fled, and I did not return here till I could learn here just who in hell would wish me dead. More than that,